Good morning, children. Today we will start a new exercise of chapter number 6, exercise 6C. There is no special rule to solve this exercise. So, straightforward, we will start from question number 1. Now, how to solve such type of questions when some ratios are equals to each other, like in this case. So this method is very easy. This method is called K method. When ratios are equals to each other, so let them be equals to K. So find out the value of x from here. If you compare this and this, x is coming a into k. Similarly, y is coming b into k. Z is coming c into k. Now put these values in the question. We have x cube upon a cube minus y cube over b cube plus z cube over c cube. I have taken left hand side of the question. Now put the values of x, y and z. A cube k cube over a cube minus b cube k cube over b cube plus c cube k cube over c cube. Now these all terms are cancelled, and what is left? K cube minus k cube and plus k cube, which is equals to k cube. Now this is the answer of left hand side. Now come to right hand side. Right hand side is equals to xyz over abc. What is x here? Ak into bk into ck over abc, or you can write like this: abc k cube over abc. So they are cancelled and we are getting k cube again, which is equals to LHS. So this question is proved. Now come to second part of the same question. I am taking left hand side a square x square plus b square y square plus c square z square over a cube x plus b cube y plus c cube z to the whole power 3 upon 2. Now what were the values of x, y and z? X equals to AK, Y equals to BK and Z equals to CK. Now put these values of X, Y and Z. A square K square plus B square K square plus C square K square over a cube into a k, b cube into bk and c cube into ck to the whole power 3 upon 2. Now k square is coming from all the terms from numerator, k square. So what is left inside? A to the power 4 plus b to the power 4 plus c to the power 4. And what is in denominator? K is coming common from all the terms. A to the power 4 plus b to the power 4 plus c to the power 4 and to the whole power 3 upon 2. So this and this are cancelled and we are getting k to the power 3 upon 2. So this was left hand side. Now come to right hand side. Right hand side is root xyz over abc. Now put the values of x, y and z over here. X is ak, y is bk and z is ck over abc. It's coming abc into k cube over abc, and ABC are cancelled. We are getting square root of k cube, which is equals to k to the power 3 upon 2, or you can say it is equals to left hand side. So question number 1 second part is also proved. Now we are coming to question number 3. Let's solve third part of this question. First of all, we have to see what is given to us. A, B, C are in continuate proportion. So what was taught to you in the previous exercise, when three numbers are in continuate proportion, we can write A over B equals to B over C. And same thing we have to do here. We have to assume it equals to K. Now find out the value of A from here. A is coming B into K and B is coming C into K. And we can replace, or we can put the value of B over here. So it will be A into CK into K, or you can write A into CK square, and B will remain same. It is equals to CK. Left hand side equals to A cube plus B cube plus C cube over A square, B square, C square, or you can write CK square whole cube, CK whole cube and C cube. Then what we have in denominator, CK square square, CK square and C square. Now here it is C cube k to the power 6, C cube k to the power 3 and C cube. What we have in denominator, C square k to the power 4, C square k square and C square. So you can see C cube is coming common in numerator. So what is left inside? K to the power 6 plus k to the power 3 plus 1 over, now we have C to the power 6 and k to the power 6, and if you cancel them, what is coming? K to the power 6 plus k to the power 3 plus 1 over C cube k to the power 6. So this is left hand side of the question. Now this is right hand side. Put the values of A, B and C over here also. A is CK square whole cube. B is CK whole cube and C cube as it is. Then it will be C cube k to the power 6 plus 1 upon C cube k to the power 3 plus 1 upon C cube. Now when you take C cube common in denominator, you can take 1 upon C cube common from all the terms. So what is left inside? 1 upon k to the power 6 plus 1 upon k to the power 3 plus 1 upon 1. Or you can take LCM of this. LCM is coming k to the power 6. It is 1. It is k to the power 3. And here k to the power 6. And I think it is equals to left hand side. This was left hand side and this is right hand side. Both are coming same. So this was question number 3, third part. Now come to question number 4. Here we have 4 numbers in continued proportion. So we are going to follow the same method. A upon B equals to B upon C equals to C upon D, and we will assume it equals to K. Now find out the value of A. If you compare these two, A is coming B into K, B is coming C into K, and C is coming D into K. Now what we have to do, you have to substitute the value of C from here to here. So it's coming B equals to dk square. Now substitute the value of B from here to here. So A is coming dk cube. This value, and this value we are going to put in left hand side and right hand side separately. Now this is left hand side. What is the value of B here? dk square. Value of C is dk whole square plus what is the value of C? dk. What is the value of A? dk cube whole square plus what is the value of D? D you have to put as it is, and the value of B is dk square whole square. Now D is coming common, it will be D square. K is also coming common, it will be K square. Then what is left inside? It will be K minus 1 whole square. Similarly, in the second term, D is coming common and K is also coming common. It will be 1 minus K square whole square. And then here also D is coming common. Then what is left? 1 minus K square whole square. And you can see it is coming D square, K square, K minus 1 whole square, and plus D square K square, or since it is square you can write K square minus 1 whole square. Here also D square, since it is square, so you can take K square minus 1 whole square. Now again what you have to do, D square K square, K minus 1 whole square, and then D square K square, and here you will apply the formula. It will be K minus 1 K plus 1 whole square. Similarly here K minus 1 K plus 1 whole square. And if you see what are the terms coming common, D square is coming common and K minus 1 whole square is coming common. What is left inside? K square plus K square, K plus 1 whole square, and then plus K plus 1 whole square. Now if you solve Now if you solve what is present in this, you will get k square plus k plus 1 whole square, or you can say it is d square k minus 1 and k square plus k plus 1, or you can write like this, or you can write d square k cube minus 1 whole square. So this is left hand side. Now this is right hand side. Put the value of a here. dk cube minus d whole square. D is coming common out of it, is coming d square, and what is left? K cube minus 1 whole square, which is equals to left hand side. So this was question number 4th, first part. Now we are coming to question number 5. Here also we have been given 3 ratios which are equal to each other. So let them equals to k and find out the value of x, which is coming ak, value of y is coming bk, and value of z is coming ck. Now this is left hand side of the question. Now put the values of x, y and z here on this side. It will be a square k, it will be b square k over a plus b, it will be ak minus bk, and here it will be b square k minus c square k over b plus c, bk minus ck, plus it will be c square k minus a square k over c plus a, ck minus ak. Now we can see k is coming common in numerator, a plus b. In denominator also k is coming common, a minus b. Here also we will follow same, b plus c, k is coming common, b minus c, k is coming common, c square minus a square, c plus a, k is coming common, c minus a. Now we can see k is cancelled, and we can write in denominator, we can apply this formula, a square minus b square. Similarly here, b square minus c square, c square minus a square, c square minus a square, and they all are cancelling, and we are getting 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equals to 3, and it is equals to right hand side. So this was question number 5. Now we are coming to question number 6. But before we start the solution of this question, we have to learn one rule, and the rule says, if we have 3 ratios equal, x upon a equals to y upon b equals to z upon c. So the rule says, if you add all the numerators of all the ratios and denominator of all the ratios, so this is the required result, and this result we are going to apply in question number 6. X upon b plus c minus a equals to y upon c plus a minus b equals to z upon a plus b minus c. So if you apply this result here, you have to add all the terms of the numerators, and in denominator also we have to do same. So we can see in numerator we are having x plus y plus z. In denominator, see carefully, a is cancelling with a, b is cancelling with b, and c is cancelling with c, and we are getting single a, single b, and single c left. This is what we were supposed to prove. Now if we apply the same rule what we were applying in the previous questions, we can assume it equals to k and find out the value of x, y and z, and we can put x, y, z over here and we can get the same result. So this is another method. If you want to apply this method, that also will be correct. Now we are coming to question number 8, and here we have a slight difference. If you compare with other questions, we do not have ratios equal to each other, we have products equals to each other. So in this situation, what are we supposed to do? You have to divide all the terms by ABC. ABC here, ABC here, and ABC here. And if you cancel x upon BC, y upon AC, and z upon AB. Now let it be equals to k, and x is coming KBC, y is coming KAC, and z is coming KAB. Now put the values here. It will be k square b square c square over KAC into KAB plus k square a square c square over KAB KBC plus k square a square b square over KBC into KAC. Now see what we are getting. We are getting k square in numerator and denominator both, so will be cancelled. We are getting b square c square, and in denominator we are getting a square bc plus a square c square b square ac plus a square b square c square ba. So what is left? BC in numerator, and in denominator we have a square. Similarly here AC over b square and AB over c square, and it is equals to right hand side. So this was question number 8 and the last question of the exercise. So this chapter is finished, and now from the next video I'll start the new chapter, linear inequalities. Till then, take care. Goodbye.